Well, it's the transfer season, and it's going to be transfer talk from the beginning of this month until the end of this month. Well, the main thing on this installment of Oskansense Football is Saleng. But before we get there, let's first congratulate Kermit Erasmus for getting a club. He's been clubless ever since being released by Orlando Pirates at the end of June or July or so. So Chippa United have signed a Kermit Erasmus. Chipamping is, I like what he's doing there. He's adding some value and experience almost in every department. He's got a Nigerian shortstopper in Stanley Navali, and then you've got some experienced guys at the back, and then you have Andy Lejali in the midfield, experience as well. And now you're adding another seasoned campaigner, experienced guy in a Kermit Erasmus. Congratulations to Chippa United and him. Obviously, there are probably Chippa United have calculated the risks that come with signing a Kermit Erasmus. He's been out. I mean, he's got a long history of injuries. And then on top of that, he did not have a preseason with the club. So obviously there were times where he was training with Cape Town Spurs. He tried at Cape Town City. He tried with Gavin Hart at Supersport United. But eventually he's now here with Chippa United. Can't wait to see him back on the field. Will probably take some time because his fitness level cannot be matched with the guys who had preseason and have been with have played the first half of the season. So yeah, let's go to the main thing of this video, and that is Monnapule Saleng. Now, before I talk about Monnapule Saleng, one of the reasons Tembuko Sinyoso left Orlando Pirates for a Sundowns was because of money. Money. It's a short career, and players unavoidably have to think about what they have to do when they hang up their boots, and they have to make as much money as they can. So Nyoso was like, now the reasons that pushed Nyoso out of Orlando was the discovery that Dion Hoto, the Namibian, was the highest earner at Orlando Pirates. That did not sit well with Nyoso because he thought as the star player that equated to him being the best paid player. He knocked at some doors, spoke to his agent, spoke to his manager, tried, but Pirates was like, no man, you've not been playing for some time, and there's been a lot of inconsistencies because of your history of injuries. Aish, my brother, I don't think we'll be able to improve the contract to the level that you want. But there was another one at Clock Up who is got an affiliation with Orlando Pirates, Erulani Mkwena, who was very fond of Tembuko Lorch, and he was like, Clock Up management, please do bring Tembuko Lorch to this side. And that's how Lorch ended up at the Mamelodi Sundowns, because of Rulani. Now that Rulani has left, we are seeing, things that clearly this guy is not happy at Mamelodi Sundowns. And one of those reasons I'll assume is when you're at Orlando Pirates, you are the star player. You are glorified and you are given that seat as the star player. You come to Mamelodi Sundowns, there's a plethora and embarrassment of quality in almost every position, multiple players. And you are not glorified, you are not given that kingship position as the star player, because there's too many players at Mamelodi Sundowns. There's plenty players all around. And now you have to get used to that pattern. And it's going to take time. And recently he posted wishing Rulani Mukwena a happy birthday. And now him posting Rulani Mukwena while they were still at Pirates, that will leave a bitter taste in the mouth of Mamelodi Sundowns fans, because it's not like there were not other pictures that he had a similar picture with while he was still at Orlando Pirates. There's plenty, but and clearly he was sober when he was doing this. Maybe a picture also paints 1,000 words. Maybe he's communicating a message to everyone. Maybe the guy is clearly not happy at Mamelodi Sundowns, but some players must just be wise. I don't know who's advising them and in what they do in public or on social media, because these things, they have a way of coming back and biting you. That's just my opinion on what Thembinkosi Lorch recently posted on his Instagram story. Now let's go to a Monnapule Saleng. Clearly Monnapule Saleng has been there while Lorch was there. He knew of the story, he saw the stories, and he also went into that level of being this big player for Orlando Pirates. And when it's his time to get, the ching an improvement on his deal, what he was demanding seemed like the Orlando Pirates management was not budging, and one can understand why Orlando Pirates would not be wanna be manipulated by these players, because they've got a Mohau Nkota coming from MDC, they've got a Mufukeng who's just rising and rising and rising. They've got plenty of players in that position that the Monnapule Saleng is playing, but they cannot look away from the fact that they're gonna need experience when they qualify for the knockout stages of CAF Champions League, because in knockout stages you need mental strength more than anything, and it's not something you can buy at some spaza shop or at some shelf at a Pick and Pay. It comes with time, and these are things that your Monnapule Saleng have got on their side as an advantage over Mfukeng, Mohau, Nkota, because when it comes to knockout stages, it's just a mind game. It's just a mind game. Look at the game that Mamelodi Sundowns lost to Raja. It was just dirty, an ugly game, an ugly advertisement of African football, the delaying tactics. Look at the players. I was just disappointed how Mamelodi Sundowns carried themselves, how they reacted to all these, what do they call them? Forgot the word now. When they were chasing ball boys, the delaying tactics from the Raja Casablanca technical team, attacking the fourth official, disturbing the man in the middle. It was just messy. It's got nothing to do with the football, but everything to do with the mental strength. And that's exactly what you need when you are in Orlando Pirates going to CAF Champions League stages without fail. There is a point where Orlando Pirates, they are going to face a North African in the knockout stages, because there's a whole lot of these North Africans who are currently occupying 1 or 2 in the 4 groups of CAF Champions League. So Monnapule Saleng is needed in the knockout stages. But if they are willing to let him go for free in June, that means that Ozuna target might be realized, might be actualized. So Pirates are clearly okay, losing Saleng on a free. Kaizer Chiefs, they are there as well, probably talking to Orlando Pirates. We know Mtaung Ivan Khoza, as much as they're rivals, but there's a relationship. They share a lot of sponsors. It could either be a time as now where Monnapule Saleng cross over to Naturena, or he will sign a pre-contract to move to a team of his choice, or a team that will have signed for come June, July, meaning that he'll be leaving the one of the oldest football institutions in South Africa on a free, which will be not nice. And we can't even say he might not go to a North African side. North Africans, a Monnapule playing for a North Africans is an advantage in the way he plays. North Africans largely play on a counter or on transition. So having a speedy wing or a speeding attacking player like a Monnapule Saleng will be an advantage for any of the North African sides. So let's wait and see what's going to be happening in this January transfer window as to where actually a Monnapule Saleng will end up. Will it stay at Orlando Pirates? Is he going to move to Kaizer Chiefs, or is he going to go leave South Africa and go to the Middle East, like most of the players are doing now. Now, let me end it then by declaring, may my God bless you all.